Hi, this is Rigsters. Back with episode 2 of American Truck Sim. I'm trying to figure out what is causing the air brakes to keep doing that goofy thing. Player trailers. Press spacebar and see what happens. Okay. So maybe if I drive for a while longer, maybe that'll help. It's kind of interesting. You can go 3 miles an hour over in this game. On this second episode, I'm going to try to get to the destination in one episode, hopefully. I mean, I have no idea what is causing the air brakes to lock up like that. Because it didn't do that for the other vehicle. Let's see. Guess I'll just rely on the engine brakes more or something like that. This truck is actually pretty cool. I've never driven this vehicle. So let's slow down just a little bit here. Get through this turn. There we go. Now it's flooring up the straightaway here. Gotta get up to speed. Hey. Hey, John. So, well, I guess. Alright, and then let's see here as we're getting up to speed. We can get merged on the freeway. Let's see now if as I'm getting this truck to keep going. Seems like the air pressure, which is near the top middle of the dashboard, might be like right around here. Might be where I need to be. And then I can turn on the realistic brakes. So we tried turning on realistic air brakes again. There we go. Yeah, let's try that. There we go. Haha. Now I got the air brakes to work again. That was really weird. Don't want the vehicle to stop in the middle of a highway though. That's the only issue. It's kind of cool. The interior is very realistic as well. And I have 155 virtual miles to go. So let's peg it at 65, 66 miles an hour. There we go. Does it have the cruise control set? No idea. Guess we'll find out. Because, let's see here with the damage. Damage is still okay. No stored messages. Cargo still holding steady. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, I zoomed in. Zoom 2, zoom 3, and there's zoom 4. And as you drive along, you discover like dealers and truck stops, and also like places you can hire virtual truck drivers. There is an unofficial VOD support where you can actually play online multiplayer of American Truck and Europe Sims as well, which is pretty cool. I've done that about 2 years ago. Did have a group of friends. It was pretty fun doing that kind of stuff. So let's turn on the engine braking a little bit. Where's the engine braking? Yeah, the engine brake icon shows at the bottom left corner of the HUD for this particular vehicle. Don't want to be going too fast. Don't want to stay in the right lane for the most part. Yeah, there's a car right there. It's gotta be kind of interesting trying to view traffic with a joystick. Oh, I have to get over in the other lane. I hate doing that. Wait. Why do I have to turn around? Is this part of the trip? I guess so. Right traffic exit only. Oh. I gotta slow down. Oh god. That was close. Oh my goodness. That was insane. Oh my. I almost collided with the vehicle. I was like, oh my god. Guess I have to single left here. Okay. Let's see if I can get through this intersection without colliding into anything. I have to take it nice and slow. Yes, in real life, you would not be looking just straight ahead. Oh, I got the turn arrow. Better get moving. Yeah, in the US, you want to take advantage of those turn arrows because they really help out a lot. So I have to go up this hill. Now I have to go 130 miles. I don't know why I had to do like a U-turn. It doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. Let's see, there's nobody there. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting how this truck handles. It handles a little bit differently than the Kenworth. That's not considering the 48,000 pound load either though. I guess I'll go straight. My god, this is like a very confusing highway intersection. Only in Arizona. So I want to go at least 55. Or 50. Don't want to go too fast. This truck definitely is slower to accelerate and get up to speed as well. So let's accelerate here. Let's go 60-ish, I guess. Oh yeah, and when you press the I key, you can also change your dash HUD as well. Well, that's pretty cool. Driving an average, how much kilometers you have, your temp and engine gauge, emission oil level's okay. Yeah, right now it's averaging 5 miles a gallon, which is actually really efficient, going 61 miles an hour. In 10th gear, turning at almost 1500 RPMs. And this is what the truck looks like on the freeway. Sometimes it's fun to drive in third-person view as well. Oh, and there's horses in the background here. Looks pretty cool. Someday I would like to get the DLC to haul the heavy stuff. It's about like $5. And there's other states you can do too, such as Oregon and Nevada. I think there was one other state. Oh, Washington. Yeah, they're doing like the West Coast is what they've been doing. It takes a while to map all these countries. Well, states. Yeah, states. You know, they do a pretty good job of realistically mapping what these roads are like. Fortunately, they don't have the state where I live. I live on the East Coast of the United States, so there's none of those roads. Never been on these roads in real life, these West Coast roads. They are pretty cool. But I will say, for Arizona, seriously guys, stop making your interstate so confusing with all these like weird exits that have like sub-exits. It's insane. So, going averaging 5.1 miles to the gallon, which is really good. I know he's trying to merge, but too bad. I weigh more. Bye. No, in real life, you wouldn't want to do that. And the reason why I'm not trying to go faster than 70, you might ask, even though it is a video game. One, the speed limit changes a lot in this game, just like in real life. And I'm hauling 43,000 pounds in a truck that can't really seem to get faster than 60, 65 miles an hour. There's other views in this game too. Like 7th view is kind of cool. It shows like a exterior shot view like this. 8's like a cinematic shot. 9 just switches the views. key doesn't seem to do anything. Oh yeah, I should run my lights. There is light physics in this game as well. I have my running lights on, just for safety purposes. I don't know why the game doesn't default you to that. It is kind of cool. Driving this truck along. Oh, got an exit sign. So I want to do some engine braking. Max engine braking. And slow down to maximum brake. Oh my goodness, I really slowed down to the point where I stalled the transmission. There's nobody to worry about there and there, so let's advance. It's kind of hard to do that in real time, because I'm also trying to concentrate doing the button mashing. So we have 44 virtual miles to go. Definitely going to make it on time in the game. I did enable driver fatigue, but this is like a day cab mission, so I don't have to sleep the virtual driver. After a while, your virtual driver starts falling asleep, and then it blacks out the screen, so you can easily crash in this game if you do have that enabled. If you turn it off, of course, you don't have to worry about that. But in the game, if you do enable that, you do have to take that into consideration. And this is a single lane road that's 55 mile an hour speed limit. I don't think I'm going to be hitting 55 very easily, especially with these tight turns. And plus, it's not realistic to try to go 55 around really tight turns. I don't think I actually can. You can lower the stability of the trailer too. Oh wow, it's 65. I'm going 55 because there's no point in going 65 on a road like this. Truck fuel gauge stuff is on the left here. Oh, that's right. I have it mapped to the mouse. So yeah, this is what I mean. The speed limit already is slowing down here. So let's use some engine braking. Yeah, using the engine braking really helps for slowing down gradually. It's not as effective with, whatchamacallit, really heavy loads. Farm tractor and cows. Apparently farm tractors and cows are a serious threat to this road, so I have to be on the lookout for them. You never know if a cow is going to make you move over. So I'm going to set the cruise control to 52. It's on the HUD near the bottom middle where it says like the average fuel economy, which is 5.4 right now, which is not necessarily bad. It's actually pretty good considering this truck feels underpowered for such a heavy load. I don't know, it just doesn't feel as powerful as the Kenworth. The Kenworth, man, that thing drove like a dream. This thing is like driving a jalopy. But the gauge cluster is cool. I like that. Oh, gotta start slowing down. And single, because we're at our destination. Oh. Yeah, I kind of botched that. Oh. Yeah, it would kind of help if I don't shift into neutral while trying to do all that. Jeez. San Simeon discovered. Nice. Yeah, I gotta be careful not to press the space bar. So let's skip that and show results. 314 experience and 4,600 cash. Oh yeah. So this is the level up system. Most players, and I would definitely agree with this, most players recommend you want to get at least rank 2 or higher for the deliveries. So I'm going to do long distance because the further you drive, the more XP you get. So let's see what they got on the email. Brand new Kenworth. Oh yeah, you can get a bank loan if you want a Kenworth right away. But you can also view on this game truck dealers, and you can teleport there to see the offerings. Yeah, I want to travel and see what these trucks are. Let's view them all, or at least the ones you can view here. So you start off with like the day cabs or duty cab, and then when you get the sleepers, that's where you can like sleep on the road and stuff. Let's see here, level 20. So Kenworth has quite a lot of interesting selection as well. But I want to view the day cab one. I wonder if you can upgrade the cab. Just out of curiosity. Oh, yes, you can. You can upgrade the cab to get like a night cab. Let's see here. Oh, that's cool. So now they have like an analysis thing. They didn't have this back in the game when I first started last year or two ago. That's really cool. They now have like a stats page and they actually give you more information, which is really cool. But I'm not going to buy this truck. It's not really time to buy anyways. I only have 7,000 credits or money. So let's try a different truck. Let's do a Peterbilt with the 6,000 one. Let's do like the highest horsepower one. Doesn't seem like there's other ones there, so let's get that started. And of course, this is usually all day missions. So let's start up the truck. Let's hear what the horn sounds like. Well, let's get away from this construction guy real quick here because they're pretty loud. There we go. Got rid of the air brakes. So let's hear what the horn sounds like. Interesting horn sounds. Let's hear what the engine sounds like. Oh, that sounds more realistic. The engine's pretty good. They definitely improved the sound effects. Yeah, this is a very classic. This is a very classic truck in America. The Kenworth series. This is usually what you'll see a lot of. This. Oh, whoops. I can't recognize trucks. I'm sorry. Peterbilt. This particular body cab is still a very common sight nowadays, even as well. Oh, it's gonna let me go. Nice. Let's get through this intersection. This is like a late 90s, early 2000s cab design. And what's interestingly enough is the, whatchamacallit, there's like a thing in the industry called gliders. This is a very popular glider platform. And what that is they modernized the truck, but they use an older engine that meets the emission standards because they're very concerned about reliabilities of modern trucks, and they also cost a lot too. It's not necessary that they're all truckers are against emissions or like, oh my gosh, we don't like any control of emissions. No, I can see their point and stuff, and usually the gliders aren't necessarily like super sooty, heavy polluters, at least from what I've seen. Why do I keep getting mail when I'm trying to do the gym? So it's a 226-mile journey as well. So let's get out of this town and district. But yeah, on gliders, this is usually a very popular platform. And the reason why I use a third-person view is so I can get around the town better, but I can't turn, worth a darn. Alright, let's get it back into the cab here. Cab's more basic. Yeah, so it does have engine braking, of course. So I just want to single left here. It's just a little bit of a harder turn. It has 18 speeds, so I should be able to accelerate much more efficiently. It's just, it's a little tricky to drive. And I think the truck cab design looks pretty cool. And I botched the turn because I didn't realize how quick this intersection changes. Ooh, that's a nice Camaro. I know they don't call it Camaro in this game, but that is definitely the body style of a Camaro. Whoops. So it's at 442 gallons. Yeah, you're not going to get very good gas economy doing stop and go, of course. And if I was really proficient, I could get the gas economy way better than this automatic would do. But I'm trying to learn the game again, because it's been almost 2 years since I played this game. Can't believe 2 years has went by playing this game. They definitely improved the sound. And they definitely made the towns look even more detailed than I remember. So that's really cool. So let's get this tight turn done. Yeah, there we go. Now, I know I cheesed by doing third-person view, but I just like this cab design so much. I like seeing the outside more than the inside. Oh wow, it's really struggling up the hill even with 500 horsepower, but it's doing the job. It's really cool. This particular truck, it's really nice. So I'm driving along here. The gas economy should go up once I get up to speed. It's in 16th gear. Let's get more speed out of that, shall we? There we go. Do some sequential shifting. Let's get this truck up to 55 at least. Well, how much weight is this thing anyways? Whoop. And in final gear. There we go. And have that go there. There's some kind of construction going on ahead. 36,000 pounds. Yeah, that handles it no rope. Yeah, I don't want to go too fast through a construction site. Oh wow, they modeled a better construction site here with actual people, which is kind of interesting. So I want to shift it to 18th gear. Yeah, I want to keep it on 18th because I think it can climb the hill on 18th gear. Come on, I know it can do it. Yeah, there we go, 18th gear. That's some real torque there. I wanted to push the torque to the limit, especially since it's not my virtual truck. See how well this Peterbilt handles it. Yeah, there we go. And 4.7 instant, 4.2 average. There we go, and switch it back to automatic. Because the one thing with cruise control in this game is when you set it and you want it to like work like a normal cruise control, switch it back to automatic if you're using sequential or realistic automatic. That's usually how I drive. I don't have an H gear or clutch pedal, but there is people doing that out there, and it's really cool, you know, to get that extra simulation. To me, I don't need that to have fun, but if you're doing like full real, that's what you would do. You would get like a clutch pack and have it enable like clutch shifting. So this game does a really good job of that as well. Along with their sister game, Euro Trucker 2, which is another hint that I might be doing in the future, as well as start doing journeys through Euro Trucker as well. That game was the first trucking game I got from this company I bought through Steam, SCS Software. done a phenomenal job with this series. I don't know if there'll ever be a Euro Trucker 3 or American Truck Sim 2. I think they're just gonna keep the game the way it is. Oh. So basically, what I'm gonna do is save the game and I'll resume it for the next episode because real life called and I gotta get going. Hope you enjoyed this episode. The next one for this American Truck series, I'll be continuing the journey around and see what's what. And hopefully I will never have that air brake issue again. This is Rigsters Journey, signing off.